everyone, my name is Angelica. Today we'll be working on the process of acceptance. This is a distance Reiki session. I hope you enjoy it and I hope it benefits you for the highest good. I talked to some of you guys about the process of grief that I'm going through, and there are 5 stages of grief, which are the same as the 5 stages of death. I believe, forgive me if I don't remember all of them, but I believe they are denial, bargaining, anger, depression, and acceptance. And you don't have to go through all of them in like a list format, like they don't follow a certain sequence. You can go through any one of them whenever you have to go through any one of them, and sometimes you don't even go through all of them. But personally, the one I would like to work on is acceptance. I've been studying a lot on acceptance and radical acceptance and all that good stuff, and I feel like I have to accept a lot of the things that I have lost that were of my past and are no longer here, and or accept the possibilities of things not turning out the way I want them to, and accept myself. And I thought, why don't I make a video on that so that I could help other people who are going through the same process, help them heal somehow. So yeah, let's go. So we look at this candle, we look at the flame, we set our intention. Our intention is to accept, to heal, to grow, to learn. May it serve us for the highest good. We cleanse the metaphysical body. This is the same incense I used in my previous video. Oh, I remembered the name. It's my guardian angel. Now I perform some symbols. Good. Now we comb, we remove debris, and we spot anything that has to be worked on. Okay. We're working on sending energy to the crown chakra. Usually for these Reiki sessions, I do like to balance the whole chakra body, because it's just good to be in balance. But we're going to work on mostly the heart chakra and the solar plexus. The heart chakra for soothing, the solar plexus for sort of having that confidence to accept. I'm working on the third eye now. The third eye helps us see clearly beyond facades. So that we may essentially see the truth, accept it, and heal. Remember, you are strong enough. You're strong enough to have the confidence to accept. There's nothing wrong with acceptance. Sometimes things have to be the way they are. We don't necessarily like it. We don't have to like it either, but we know it's there. And it happens. And there's not much we can do about it. And that's okay. Now we're moving to the throat chakra. I just want you to know that it's okay to cry. It's okay to express yourself during this process. I sort of intuitively feel that a lot of you have like a lump in your throat, and I associate that with like sadness, essentially, with like crying. And when we don't want to cry and we try to hold it in, just know that you can cry. That is okay. Acceptance does not mean that we have to hide stuff. It's a process. Because when you work with acceptance, sometimes you might feel that to accept it, you have to get over it. And that is not true. Now we're moving on to the Heart Chakra. I'm making some symbols. That the energy is stronger. Today I'm gonna be using raw crystals for the heart and the solar plexus chakra. I've seen some things regarding tumble stones versus raw crystals. And personally, I believe that either or is okay. Like, they will work. It's just that intuitively, at least, I kind of feel that tumble stones give like a more gentle energy, and a raw energy is more intense. But that doesn't mean that tumble stones don't work. Just because something is gentle doesn't mean it doesn't work. Just because something is intense doesn't mean it works better. They all have their uses. Sending soothing energy to the heart. Know that you're not alone. You have your guides with you. Soothing the heart so that acceptance is possible. I kind of imagine myself like literally sort of stroking the heart, sort of like telling it it's gonna be okay. Like moms do with children. And it's gonna be okay. Using some honey calcite, doing some symbols. Solar plexus is related to confidence. And honey calcite is also related to confidence. And confidence often leads us to taking certain steps to sort of know that you can do it. Rubbing the belly. I don't know if that's too invasive for some of you guys. Just know that I'm actually not rubbing the belly, just kind of, I imagine the energy field or the chakra. Intuitively, I'm getting like a lot of anxiety. So I take it that a lot of you have anxiety related to the sacral chakra. And it's okay. Sending gentle healing energy, forgive me, to the sacral chakra. Interesting, I'm also getting like coughs, which is associated with like energetic blocks. I'm getting sort of like the feeling of like wanting to like expel something, like sort of like push something up. And release. It's okay to release. It's okay. going to the root chakra. We can imagine sort of like, forgive me. We can imagine some roots coming down from her spine, down to her legs, down to the earth. And that is enough to soothe us. This is so interesting. This hadn't happened to me in a while, but I can like feel here like electricity tingling. Right now I'm picturing like me sort of pulling roots out of feet. Like I got that image. Pardon me if that's gruesome. Sort of like pulling the roots and just anchoring it. Alright, we are done. Now I'm doing like getting rid of sort of like the debris, the remnants of what we worked with. I do a symbol. I cut, and we are done. I'm also very grateful that you joined me during this session. I really hope it serves you for the highest good. And yeah, blessed be. Namaste.